today we are now at Norwich, and we're going to do a quick oh, excuse me, I've got my eye tracker on. Let's get in the cockpit, shall we? We are going to fly and just have a quick look at the Norfolk Broads, courtesy of good old Bing Maps, and then I'm going to do the same trip again with Google Maps and compare the two. So let's get started. Let's make sure my co-pilot's not going to interrupt me. No, he's not. So we'll in the Cessna 172, we'll have battery on, alternator on, avionics on, nav lights on, beacon on. Let's get the terrain. That's our route today, which will be out of here up to Wroxham, then up to Stalham. Have a look at Barton Broads around Netishead area, and then down to see what they've actually put in for the Abbey, then up to Potter Heigham. Have a look at the bridges, and back via Ramworth and Horning, and back into Norwich. There is actually a flight school here. It's Class D airspace. So I had a quick ring with the approach to make sure. Now let's make sure all my controls are free and easy. My yoke is a bit too free and easy. Not put the clamp on. Stand by. Alright, that's a bit better. I can actually pull it now without it coming off the table. Stuff thing to do. Anyway, so let's have a quick look out. We've done a walk around and done the necessary checks. And I think we can actually turn around to the right here. We don't really need a pushback. I hate the pushback system. So let's get on with this. Let's tune to Norwich Atis.
Norwich Airport information, Yankee 0900 Zulu.
Okay, let's push the throttle in a little bit for 1,000 revs.
Sky condition,
Roughly.
few clouds at 6,300 feet, ceiling 13,700 feet broken.
Clear prop.
Temperature, 15. Dew point, 1 tree. QNH 29.92. ILS runway 27 in use. Landing and departing runway 27. DFR aircraft say direction of flight. All aircraft read back, hold short instructions. Advise controller on initial contact you have Yankee.
Right, tune to ground. And we're going to go off out to the north.
Norwich ground Cessna Golf, Kilo Echo Victor Golf with Yankee request taxi to the active departure to the north.
Cessna Golf, Kilo Echo Victor Golf, taxi to and hold short of runway 27 via taxiway Alpha. Contact tower on 124.255 when ready.
Taxi to and hold short runway 27 via taxiway Alpha Cessna Echo Victor Golf.
Okay, we got our taxi instructions, and let's set our altitude. Now the only thing, Microsoft Flight Sim 2024 is a pre-order now at the moment. Seen the price of it? Jesus. 150 quid for the middle one, which is what everyone is recommending on all the make sure my pedals are working, yeah, on all the forums that I've been looking at and everything. And to be honest, I've got Google Maps and everything, and this is good enough for what I want to be. So we've arranged that we can fly along at a fairly low altitude, 1,500, and our heading, it was runway 27, wasn't it? So we've got assistance of autopilot, which is quite handy. Otherwise it's very hard work looking out the window as well. Right. We have taxi lights on. I was saying that if they were to improve, I don't know what it's like, whether they were to improve the radio communications, so it's totally hands-free or whatever. Really, really, really good. There's beyond ATC, but it's only commercial at the moment. And I found another one the other day, but that's £20 a month. That's a lot of money to spend out. So we will live with this at the moment. Handbrake offed. And which way are... Oh, there's me little arrows to tell me which way I'm meant to be going. So let's get this show on the road, shall we? Full right hand. Hopefully we won't hit him with a wing. No, we shouldn't do. Handbrake is off. So I've got Toby Eye Tracker, which is brilliant. I did have VR. I just found it just made me really, really, really giddy. Personal choice, I suppose. But I like the general graphics like this. I think it's actually better than VR. Don't quite get the immersive feeling of when you're actually... Where am I meant to be going? Oh, over there. You don't actually get the immersive feeling of actually take off, etc, etc, but it's a simulator, so I can live with that. It flies now nearly £200 an hour. It's a ridiculous price, really, considering most people can't afford that. Okay, let's taxi on out here. There's a few checks that I've not done, like checks of flaps, etc, etc. This is a flight sim, so I'm not too fussed. If you want it proper, let me know, but it could get rather boring. So let's taxi on down. Now I can't use the auto or the co-pilot for messages, really, because as soon as I take off he'll say, can I land again, because this is our destination as well. Let's ease off a little bit on the throttle. Never been here before, so I think the runway is long enough. I don't even need any flaps, but I will have first stage flaps. Ooh, hold on, here we are, runway 27. We are here. So there would be somewhere where we can just turn it around and do some power checks, but as I say, this is a simulator. So landing lights on, fuel pump on. Let's get my dialogue back up again.
Norwich Tower Cessna Golf, Kilo Echo Victor Golf at runway 27 ready for departure, north departure.
Cessna Golf, Kilo Echo Victor Golf, wind 269er at 4. North departure approved. Cleared for takeoff runway 27.
Cleared for takeoff runway 27 Cessna Echo Victor Golf.
Okay. Double check, make sure they've got it right. A few clouds up there, but nothing to worry about. Forecast is good, wind is light. So we're taking off to the west, and we're going to have to come back round a bit for our check runway. It's clear, yep. Line ourselves up. And full throttle, and away we go. A bit of right pedal. Yes, T's and C's are green. Airspeed's now alive. Whoa, trying Try and keep it straight. And rotate. Get off the ground. There we go. Bit of wind there, taking me that way. Up we go. So we wait until we get out of our airspace. Should be alright. We've got to come round to the right in a minute. Get some flaps up.
Cessna Echo Victor Golf, continue for north departure.
Norwich Tower Cessna Golf, Kilo Echo Victor Golf, continue for north departure.
So we can now come round. We're climbing still, so we're 15 degrees bank. We can pop the autopilot on and that will keep us on what we're doing. Climbing to 1,500, vertical speed down to 500. Heading valid. Coming around to the right, knock a bit of revs off. 1,500. Speed is quite high. Let's drop some revs right off now. Get some speed back down again. And come on back round. There's the airport. Bit hazy out there today. So I've got it plotted on. I know where I'm going roughly. So first stop, Horning, Wroxham rather. Fuel pump off, landing lights, taxi lights off, we don't need them. We can put some strobes on. Let's come right a little bit. Look for some water. There's the end of the runway. Make sure no one's coming in. There's a bit of water over there. That's where we're going to have to head, I think. So let's bring ourselves around a little bit. 10 degrees. Could be quite a slow flight, this. There's another
Frequency change.
So here we go. Tune to Norwich approach. Flight following. Don't really want it, but
Norwich approach Cessna Golf, Kilo Echo Victor Golf is type Cessna Skyhawk 4 miles southeast of Coltishall,
we just want a
1,500
basic
feet.
service. But here
Request
we are.
flight following.
So let's get this conversation out of the way, and then we'll do a few orbits.
Squawk 3604.
Score 3604.
Squawk 3604 Cessna Echo Victor Golf.
Radar
Echo Victor Golf
contact.
radar contact 4 miles southeast of Coltishall, 1,500 feet. QNH 29er decimal 9
Roger, Cessna Echo Victor Golf.
Yeah. Right, now let's get back round to having a look at good old Wroxham. In fact, it's not that built up. We could do with 1,000 feet, to be honest. Let's come down to 1,000. Nice and gently though. Nothing too strong. See, well, that is Hoverton Broad by looks of things, I think, because Horning is just out to my right. It's all very, very close. It takes hours on a boat. Some nice houses on the edge. Let's come on round for Wroxham again. Nearly down to 1,000. Nice slow speed. I don't really need to put flaps down if I don't want to. Yeah, that was Horning there. That's Horning. Just there. Hoverton Broads, that one. Now we'll come back round for what are we doing on altitude? Not too bad, we'll get there in the end. That's a nice bit of lawn there. So this is with Bing Maps. See if I can do a split screen comparison video maybe. Who knows? I'll work out how to do that one. Right, we're down to 1,000. Speed is good. Got a stall speed of 40 knots, so we're fine here. So here we have Wroxham again. So there's quite a bit of woodland there. Around this area here is a railway. That's the railway bridge. This river bit goes up to Coltishall, and here you can see good old Wroxham. Well, technically this is Wroxham, that side's Hoverton. That's the old Connoisseurs boatyard years ago. That's Faircroft Loynes there. Pub here. Is can't remember his name now. Excuse me. Barnes Brinkworth, that one is. So the river comes around here, and this is Wroxham Broad now, and the big sailing yachts club there. Recently, unfortunately, a young man walked off the edge of it. His boat was moored up in there on a mudway, and just stepped off the boat, was never to be seen again. So it has its moments up here. It's not as safe and tranquil as it looks, to be honest. speed's a little bit slow. Let's give it a little bit more oomph. Come round Hoverton Broad, Wroxham Broad. We will have stage 1 of flaps, gives a better attitude. Bit more throttle, let's come on round. Some lovely properties down there. It's a shame that so many of them are now actually. I've got a bloody cough tonight. So many of them now are unfortunately rentals, holiday rentals. So there's 2 entrances into Wroxham Broad. One is there and the other one is here. So we're going to come round to a broad called Sal House, which is really, really nice. This is we strain up a little bit. Speed's still good. This is a broad that you can't get into by boat. You have to go along this bit here. So really and truly, when you think you're on a river, you're not really on a river. Well, there's very little separating you apart from a bunch of trees, really. So, come round here a little bit more. Around we come. Go due east should do it quite nicely. Are we on the map? Fine. I'm on my route back actually. We're going to come back this way as well. So I'm looking for Sal House Broad, which is really, really nice. So you come round the river here, and this is Sal House Broad here. You come round and you have to come in. Again, 2 entrances. There we go. And there's moorings along here. Very, very nice. So you can visit it by car. There's a footpath that comes all the way up this tree line. We come to the left a little bit, we might see a couple of boats there. That's just the one boat today. And then you have to come back up the river. You can see it worms away and squirms away. And back to Hoverton Broad, and this is good old Horning. What's the speed with the flaps? That's a 90 degrees turn here. We got the Ferry Inn, we got the sailing club there. Ferry Inn's on the corner here. Nice little high street. And then there's the New Inn pub here. Oh no, it's there. That's the New Inn pub, and got moorings there. And that's a yacht manufacturer's yacht builder there. That's the back road that connects Horning to Otterheim, eventually Ludham. Let's come back round again. Let's head off up to Stalham. She's just behind me. It don't really matter which way I go, I might as well just follow it along now actually, to be honest. So where were we? Oh, I don't want to go down there. So we're horning still. Pick the speed up a little bit. And we got horning, and we go off windy, windy, windy from horning. This is another little broad, a dike. That's the dike there. Comes down this broad. You can't get your boat. In here. You have to stop there and you walk down. It's a bird hide and nature reserve. And we come along to Ramworth. Which is, can't come in here, that's blocked off. That's another nature reserve. But this is Ramworth here with, as you can see, some moorings here. Nice pub, the Maltsters. And the river carries on. Didn't come all the way down there. The river carries on there. It goes around, around, around. This is where are we now? We are Upton, South Walsham. Yeah. So this is where the Abbots should be. Yeah, that's the Thurn there. That's the junction with the Thurn. So let's come round a bit. Slow ourselves back down a little bit. So let's see what Bing Dip takes the Abbot as. So we've got a row of moorings here, and the St Benet's Abbot should be there. .90 knots. See what it shows. Goes down to South Walsham. Some nice moorings down there. So let's see what it shows. It shows it as that. Not strictly accurate. Shame, really. And you got that's the remains of the monastery. Not too bad. And this is the river ant. These extra dikes here on the either side, they've been dug over the recent years, not too long ago. Maybe could be as much as 10 years ago, though, really. To try and prevent the high water. So there's a lot of wetlands now being made as well, where they can just open up a little sluice gate, which is like this one here. With some pillars in the way. This is Horning Hall. Private moorings there. Very nice place, to say the least. So let's go off up the Ant to Netishead and Barton Broads and Stalham. See Barton Broads from here. Oh, where are we going? So that's Ludham Bridge there. You have to put your roof down to get in there, or get underneath that. Mind you, it's not that. Normally about 8-foot clearance there. There's a boatyard here. That's a campsite. Lovely little village stalls there and a gift shop, or an antique shop. That boatyard's been there for years and years. Still going strong. There's moorings here and some water if you want to get water for you, fill your boat up with. So the river goes really, it is windy, isn't it? Lovely windy river. Some more wetland there. That's probably the back end of Ludham itself, is not too far away. I've lost the river for, oh there it is. Lost the river for a little bit. I'm looking for Horning. There's meant to be a big moorings and a big house up here, but it doesn't seem to be shown on the Bing. Oh, is that it there? Can't quite see it. Let's have a look, see what it does. Loads of fuel here. This is Ersted anyway, just before you come on to the Barton Broads. Lots of sailing on Barton Broads. What's our speed? Yeah, good. That's Ersted. Some lovely houses down there. That's their church, just there. I'm assuming it's their church. So I've walked to it once. A couple of moorings, public moorings there, that's right, and you walk up to the church. There we go, there's some more. That's the house, big house on top of the hill, that is. Looks about right. These are wetlands that you can't get into. This little thing down here that you can get a trip on an electric boat to go do a nature trail. Can't actually, these bits here, you can't get a boat around there. Well, a rowing boat you might be able to, but it's all private, no mooring. That's part of the nature trail. Get a good view of this house or not? I don't know what that square building is. Never seen it from the water before, but then it could be hidden by those trees. Can't quite see that house, can you? Around again. Check speed, yeah, we're good. I'm around a bit tighter. Boat on the river there. So people actually come, well that is it. This is the big house at the top. This is a lovely field area. People actually, that's marshland. You walk up the path here and people actually drive there and they have picnics there and everything. So let's go off. Turn right round. That's Hickley and Broad over there probably. Head off up to Barton Broads. A bit more speed. To think what we've just done would take a whole day almost on a boat. Good 8 hours cruising. Bored silly. Most of the speed limits are 4 miles an hour. There's odd place with 5 and 6, but it's not about speed, it's about relaxing and then getting the fishing rod out at the evening maybe. They do come with televisions and stuff like that, but time you get the old-fashioned board games out. Now you come on to Barton Broads and there's Stalham's off to our right it'll be, and then you come along here and you've got Lime Kiln Dyke. It's been renamed as Gay Staithe. I wonder why. But a little island there used to be a lot bigger than that. It's not too badly portrayed, to be honest. So it's not far up, it's only just a little bit up. We might just get it out the corner of our eye. There it is there actually. That is Gay Staithe there. You can come up a little bit of the river here. And nice pubs there though. And there's some lovely houses knocking about. That border onto the smaller rivers. You can see there all those posh houses there. And a bridge. Never been that far up, we have to turn around there. I won't let you go any further. Let's head on off up to Stalham and we can see Richardson's boatyard, absolutely huge, over 300 boats. Not the most expensive boats and not the best boats on the Broads, to be honest. The best boats on the Broads are Faircraft Loynes at Wroxham, but they're not exactly cheap either. And they're not also designed to go under all the bridges. There are bits of the Broads you can go to if you get under the real bridges, low bridges. You need a proper old style cruiser. And this is Nettiset here, and there's just off to our left there. And the problem with that is there is used to be an RAF listening station. It used to be prohibited airspace. I don't know what it is now actually. And then Barton Turf, which is that bit here on the left. That's that little bit there. Neatishead and Barton Turf. So as you can see, the river's quite well disguised with trees all around it. It's not exactly solid farmland. I wouldn't want them to do an emergency landing down here. It's probably quite boggy to say the least. There we go. There's lots of private marinas, these are. This is Stalham, that boatyard there. Will we straighten up in time? No, we won't. Let's get back over that way. Okay. Let's come back round for that big boatyard. Look at the size of it. That is huge, isn't it? Not that far from the coast. Some lovely beaches on this bit of the Norfolk coast. Sea pooling. Dog friendly. Winterton on Sea. And obviously there's Hemsby, which has got a lovely beach, but most of the houses are falling into the sea, unfortunately. There we are. Come back towards Richardson's boatyard. In fact, we're going to have a look, see how Bing actually shows Haysborough, or Haysborough, spelt Happisburgh. There you go. That's Norfolk for you. See how that actually is portrayed, as it were. Let's just have a quick look at Richardson's boatyard there, down there. Absolutely massive, isn't it? Absolutely, it's the biggest boatyard on the Broads, I'm sure it is. So there's that's the town there. There's now Tesco's there. So these are private moorings, but look, 3 quays they've got, and all that lot's theirs as well. So let's head off up the coast via Hickley and Broad. Why not? Not much to see there, really. Pick some speed up. Hickley Road? Yeah. Yeah, lovely pub there. You can't get through there very often now because it's not even 6 foot under the bridge. So not many boats can get through. Great fishing there used to be. Horsey, just down the road here, is where you've got their own seals, if you're ever in the area. Early February, March, they cordon it all off with volunteers while they have their pups. Quite a sight to see. Ah, that's where the pub is. Used to be a boatyard there as well, but that's gone under, unfortunately, because of the high waters. Just north of Sea Pooling, actually. That's Winterton on Sea. Haysborough they are, spelt with a double P, Happisburgh. Oh, done it wrong. There we go. Backton. Highly secure in Haysborough. So we'll go up there. It's a high security gas and fuel depot for the military. Actually, there's a pipe from there, goes all the way to the air bases. A few boats been put in now since the last update. Showing they don't move. As you can see, they are quite nice beaches. All sand. And sand dunes is the only thing that stops the sea coming in. There is a seawall they built up round by sea pooling and that, and then Waxham. It's a nice place to stay. There's a nice campsite there in a farmyard. And there's a big campsite as well. It's not very nice. Waxham Sands campsite. Don't go anywhere near it. Kids love it, but it's not quite. Got a few farms around here, and that's what Walnut Farm is. Very nice. The cliffs are quite good, but I can't see a lighthouse yet. Am I there yet? I say it shouldn't take long. Oh no, a little bit further yet. Sea pooling. Nice little beach there. Shame it hasn't got the sea defences on showing in here. But do apologise for the cough. Anyway, so Haysborough Lighthouse is actually on land. It's on a bit of a hill. Today, lots of traffic injector doesn't seem to be injecting much into it. So where's the lighthouse? Like the airport there. Autopilot off. Let's start coming down. Trimmer. No, it's normally 1800 in this. It's 1900, but I just find it doesn't Being the sim, being the sim. Where's the runway? 27. We're 290. 24, 25, 26, 27. That's the runway there. We're coming down at a fair old nice rate at the moment. Like to get some more speed off if I can. Trim. Trim. That's it. It's quite nice. Time I hit the runway, we'll be alright. Fuel pump on, landing lights and taxi light on. Gonna have flapless landing then at this rate. Doesn't matter too much, just cut some more throttle. Keep the nose up, get some speed off. Come on. Got more than enough runway, you don't have to have flaps, but it'd be nice to be a little bit slower. There we can get one stage in. We're on the borderline. Stick and push the nose down. There we go. Some more flaps. Come to the left a bit. 70's quite good. 4 flaps. Come on, down you come. Wee, bit quick. There we go. Do me. Any landing you walk away from is a good landing.
Cessna Echo Victor Golf exit runway when able.
Flaps up. Okay. I will exit runway when able. Fuel pump off.
Cessna Echo Victor
Throws
Golf
off.
exit runway when able. Cessna Echo Victor Golf, contact ground on 124.255.
124.255 Cessna Echo Victor Golf. Goodbye.
Okay, he won't do any more. Gotta find somewhere to park.
Norwich Ground Cessna Golf, Kilo Echo Victor Golf taxi to parking.
Cessna Golf, Kilo Echo Victor Golf, taxi to general aviation parking via taxiway Delta Alpha.
Taxiing to general aviation parking using taxiway Delta Alpha Cessna Echo Victor Golf.
Landing lights off. Oh, where are we parking? That's the main terminal. Where the hell are we going? Oh, I can see something over there on the right, just coming past me compass in a minute. There you go. That's where we're parking. Taxi light off, not that it's night time. Alright, 1000 revs for 2 minutes or a minute or so. Let's put the handbrake on and then we can cut it off. And thanks for watching. Mixture week. There we go. Nav's off, beacon's off, avionics off, battery off. Mag's back to off, and let's get out. Thank you for watching.